that this year the women are standing for themselves and not another candidate. If you remember in 2004, all the women candidates spoke for another candidate and not for themselves. Standing up for teamwork and being willing to put themselves out there to be candidates. I came to the Green Party in '99 because I finally found a party that's values reflected the social change that I thought we needed when I was born and before that. And I've seen very little progress in my lifetime. I'm 34, I'll be 35 next year. And I wonder why the movements of Dr. King and the Civil Rights Movement and the women's movement all went away around the time that I was born. But then I found the Green Party's platform and I did a lot of research. I checked out all the parties. I wanted to make sure that I was doing the right thing. And I've worked tirelessly for the last 7 years on making sure that the Green Party in Texas stays on the ballot when we can get on the ballot, that we get candidates, that we support candidates, and that those candidates espouse green values and promote the building of the party and promote other candidates. Because when the presidential candidates come to our town and they support all the other candidates we have locally, it adds to the coverage and it adds to the unknownness of candidates. And having a big name candidate isn't necessarily better than not having a big name. I ran a very successful campaign against the wife of a political icon in my town this year. Many of you may know Henry Cisneros. He was HUD director under Clinton. I ran against his wife. I got 30% of the vote with the last minute campaign. And no name recognition at all. And that was because we had been doing the groundwork. We had been talking to people. I've been talking to people about running for president for the last, I don't know, 8 years, I guess. This is the first year I'll be old enough. And my friends and my family have been the ones pushing me to this. This was never something I would ever even remotely considered I'd be standing up here as a candidate. It's more been family and friends here as well, pushing me up into leadership positions and making sure that women and youth, even though I'm not young enough to be a youth anymore, as young as you could get for a presidential candidate, pushing us into leadership positions and making sure that we are empowered as women and as young people to stand up for what we believe and stand up for what changes we want to see, the continuation of the radical changes that we really needed 30 years ago, and we need them more now. And we need to make sure that we put forth a campaign that's going to espouse those values and successfully grow the party and change the world. Thank you.